and then I went on the road trip. And day one I thought was bad. I thought day one was bad. I picked up my meds just now at the pharmacy, and I said goodbye to Rosie. And I went to Starbucks and said goodbye to, you know, it's funny because like all the coworkers I like were able to say goodbye to me just now. Say goodbye to my parents and my dogs. That was rough. Now I have to go get gas, and then I'm done. Then I'm on the road. I got an app that like tells you the weather for like at when you're gonna be at that point on your road trip, like what the weather's gonna be. And it was all looking good, like, and you know, it's winter, so we are worried because I'm going through like the worst friggin' highway to drive during winter. Woke up this morning. For every single day of my road trip, all 3 days, there were multiple storm and flood warnings and wind warnings and like 1 to 3 feet of snow. Oh, another concern I have, they replaced the transmission in my car, did not fix the issue. So let's hope she just turns on every time I ask her to. Fucking go, what are you fucking doing? I hate this. This is so weird. I've never been on a road trip, like a big one, without my dad. God, oh God, somebody's behind me. Somebody's behind me. Oh my God, this is it. I should text people, let them know I'm leaving. Bro, that's crazy. Okay, I've officially made it to the part that everybody was warning me about. My ears keep popping because I am on top of a mountain, and it is frozen up here. I'm a little bit nauseous. My freaking windshield is like freezing over. My wiper fluid's frozen. It won't come out. No way I'm getting passed by a semi right now, dude. I don't know if any of you guys can see this. I don't know if you guys can see this. Whoa. I don't like not going where I'm pointing my wheel. Wouldn't it be cool if this was over? It would be, huh? Alrighty. Now it's the wind again. Y'all hear that? That's insane. This place is so creepy. I don't like this. I can't sleep. Things keep like ticking and crackling, and it wakes me up every time because I'm so scared. I feel like there's somebody in here watching me. I'm so tired. That drive made me really anxious, and now I know I have to go do it tomorrow, and it's probably going to be even worse tomorrow. Because there's like 4 different like windstorm, winter storm, weather advisory like warnings. I hope my next hotel is less creepy. I don't have anybody to take care of me anymore. I'm the only person who's ever going to take care of me for the rest of my life. And I don't feel well equipped to do that. It's like when I was living with my parents, my opportunities of quality of life, how fat my thumb is, were like this big, and now it's like here. So I could go have a great, wonderful life, or I could crash and burn. There's no one there to stop me. I do like, okay, what am I anxious about? What am I worried is gonna happen? What's the worst case scenario here? And then it's like, that's fixable. Like, at the end of the day, that's not the end of everything. That doesn't ruin my life. Like, I'll be fine. But that's not working because worst case scenario is my life is ruined. And I can't take care of myself and everything that I've ever wanted in life.
just never happened. And like, I do believe that like I'm a fully capable person and I can learn and grow and achieve things, but a lot of it is just up to fate, you know, luck or bad luck. And lately I've just had a lot of bad luck, so it's hard to feel encouraged. I wish I wasn't alone. I'm worried that it'll just really just be afraid all the time. I don't want to be like in survival mode anymore. I just want things to be good, like really good. I just want my life to be so good that it makes up for all the shitty years. And it's like, oh, finally, it's all been worth it. I just don't want to have to worry anymore. It's not fair. I'm a good person.
Day 2 was very bad. Guess it snowed last night. There's my car. Cat sits 2 feet in front of me. I'm gonna vomit. I just saw a car crash. Anyways, I've passed like 4 wrecks now, like wrecks. 2 of them being semis. Alright, well, I'm in Idaho now. Right after I stopped recording, I passed a wreck that like the car was torn apart. And just now, I was passing a car like I am now, and it just started smoking like a lot. And I was literally, this is the universe saying, you need to drive safe. Because I was just thinking, 80 miles an hour speed limit? Jesus Christ, that's so fast? I don't know if my car could take it. And then I say that. I'm gonna get a good night's sleep here. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting. Oh, speaking of forgetting, I left my glasses in the last hotel. Which sucks because those weren't cheap. I'm so happy. I feel like I'm not gonna get kidnapped and thrown into human trafficking. I love myself. Oh, well. And then day 3 was the absolute worst. Basically a blizzard, and I kept thinking it couldn't possibly get any worse, and then it did. I like at one point thought I was gonna get swept up in some sort of like tornado. Yeah, that whole experience was very traumatic because there is this one point where I try to tell the story in this video, and I'm literally so shaken up that it takes me like 10 minutes to tell this story, so I'm just gonna retell it. I was driving, and it was at the very beginning of like a 50-mile incline. There were semi trucks that had stopped and they had blocked off the right lane. There was only 2 lanes on the road because they had to put chains on their trucks. And my car it was fine going uphill if I started at 60, but the traffic, because there was only 1 lane, was stopped, and so I had to attempt to get my car to go up a hill for 50 miles starting at 0 every 5 seconds, and it was not working out because I had like hundreds of pounds of stuff in it, and I thought I was gonna have a panic attack, but it was kind of like do or die at that moment. Like I couldn't panic or else I swerve off the side of a mountain and die. That was the last day, I believe. Okay. Oh my god. This is the prettiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Are you kidding me? I'm in Colorado and I'm stopping for gas and I have to pee. And that's the update. Bye. This has been the absolute worst time of my life. You know what I wish more than anything? I wish that I never bought this car. And my radio stopped working. Okay, I just checked in. I got my keys and my parking pass. I just did a whole video where I unlocked the door and walked in and had my first reaction. I was so excited and I didn't record it. Ooh, lights. Okay. Okay. Living room light. Kitchen light. Living room light. Okay. Damn. There we go. You can kind of see him. Where?
Where's my bag? Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Oh shit, it's midnight.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
This reminds me of.
This reminds me of the war back in 92. Wow. Damn, that's a gun.
Yeah. And then I got to the apartment, the Airbnb apartment, and I thought that I would feel better, but I didn't. I'm not doing well. I'm so scared. I'm so scared that I'll never feel like I'm at home again. I just want to go home. Like I don't have a home. And saying that doesn't like sound like much, you know, but the feeling of it, like, I don't know. I don't have a family, I feel like. I don't have a home, I don't have a family. I don't have money, I don't have anything. I have my things, I have this place. You know, I'm grateful for that. And I have Melissa, but this is just gonna be the rest of my life. I just have to just be on my own. I don't feel like I can do it. My car's broken and my computer's broken and I just don't know how I'm gonna get through it. I feel like I'm never gonna be okay again. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, like, in general, and even like right now I just feel frozen. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. But I was so busy. There were so many things for me to do all the time. There was just a never-ending list of things that I needed to do. And so I was very busy, and that helped because when I got there, as you saw, I wasn't well. So I just kept busy. And I don't think I got better necessarily. I just kept myself distracted. It's officially been a week that I've been here, and I'm definitely in a better headspace than I was a week ago, but I wouldn't say I'm in a good headspace. I just now, like half an hour ago, I got all this stuff out of my car. Tomorrow is my last day before my first day of work. I got a job as a dog groomer. I just have a lot of stuff to do. Also, I think the biggest priority right now is just getting my car fixed because I need it. I'm stressed, but I'm doing things, I'm moving forward. I don't even know when this video is gonna end because it's like I feel like I have to put a happy ending on it, but maybe when I get my apartment, if that change doesn't send me into another trauma response spiral. They kicked me out and I had to take all my stuff and put it in a storage unit, and I moved in here to Melissa's mom's place. And something about being here is helping. Bad news, they're kicking me out. Not just me, I didn't do anything. Apparently they're like not renewing their contract with the apartment building that they're renting out their apartments from, and so they have to like kick everybody out early. Don't they know I'm literally going through it? Don't they know that this is actually traumatizing me? That's kind of really rude of them. So I spent the entire day packing up, and I'm gonna go live with Melissa's mom. And my mental health is going to continue to deteriorate, and I'm gonna get closer and closer to... Anyways, I'm just gonna be like real and honest right now. Like, I wouldn't, but I wish I could. You know what I mean? I won't. There's no chance. But I want to so bad. Sweet relief. But like, I know that the future could be better, you know? I wish that I could, but I won't. Obviously, I clearly like don't actually want to, because if I wanted to, I'd do it, you know? Like, I've been there, but unfortunately, I'm like, been to therapy and on meds, so it's like, meh, gotta live through it. I just wish that like traumatizing things would stop happening to me. I wish that life would just be like good, you know? Like, it's okay if there's a little struggle here and there, but I wish that I could like stop feeling absolute like dread. Turns out you need financial stability and friends and family and emotional support system to be happy. That got all ripped away from me. I don't know, everything just is crumbling, falling apart. Nothing's ever really getting better. It just kind of keeps continually, slowly getting worse. And even though like I'm succeeding and doing all the things I'm supposed to do and like taking all the steps I'm supposed to take and, you know, like doing everything right, everything still keeps getting worse. There's just, like, none of it's fair. Like, karma must not be real, because where the fuck is my good karma? Was I a serial killer in my past life? Then also because of this, it's like I constantly think about the people who are like going through it worse than I am, and I'm like, oh my god. Like, I just keep thinking about like all this stuff that's like people who experience what I'm experiencing in this short period of my life, like for years and years and years and years and years. And then I just like, I want to puke because of like how this is making me feel. And then it's just like, there's like, and the world is so sad and it's unfair, and now I'm a pessimist. I just want it to be over. I was not born to be completely independent. Nobody is. Like, obviously codependency isn't great, but like you need to depend on other human beings for things in your life. Like, nobody's born to just like do absolutely everything alone, emotionally, physically, like financially, mentally. Like, nobody's meant to do everything alone. Nobody should have to. And I just like feel like I'm always making sure nobody's ever doing anything alone, but then I'm always doing everything alone. Like, I work hard at taking care of myself and I put myself first, but then I also like am a good person and I'm generous with my time and my love, and I don't ever feel like I get any of it back from the world, you know, just like in general. Like, I still at the end of the day, I do everything alone. And I know that like a lot of people feel like that, but like nobody should feel like that. Anyways, that's life update. Bye. Thanks for helping me. Bye things. Bye garbage bags.
Bye.
And then I got my car fixed. On the journey to getting my car fixed, I had many mental breakdowns because I really thought I could do it myself. After my car was fixed, we applied for an apartment, and that kind of brings us to today. Hi. I moved into Melissa's mom's house, and it's nice because she's like letting me eat her food. She's social. It's not awkward. So that's really nice. She's really nice. So I'm chilling, except I want to get the fuck out of there. Love it, but I want to get the fuck out because I hate being a guest and I'm sick and tired of it, and I want a home that is mine. But it is kind of nice to be like, to feel like, oh, I'm not paying the bills. But it's also not nice to feel like somebody else is paying my bills. Anyways, we went and saw an apartment, and I should have taken a video of it. Well, we didn't actually see the one in person that we're gonna try and move into, that we're gonna apply for, because it's still occupied at the moment. But me and Melissa went and looked at it, and like we budgeted, looked at, like crunched the numbers, and we'll be able to afford it when it's available, like February 11th. And so tomorrow we're going to put in our application, because that's when she gets paid, because we have to put like a whole deposit on it, whatever. So we're gonna apply for it tomorrow, and hopefully we get it. And I'm so lucky, and everything works out for me. And I'm so lucky, and everything works out for me. This dude behind me, I know, can see me recording right now. Anyways, the car part arrived. at Melissa's father's house, and I'm going there right now, and she said that she'd hang out with me while I try and replace it. So check engine light is back on. LOL.
Continue on Wadsworth Boulevard for 1.5 miles.
Yeah, okay. Oh. And that's why we're going to Melissa's. Dude! Okay, that was scary. Hopefully we make it there in one piece. Bye. Alright, update on the car. I'm so mentally unwell because of this car. Sometimes it just doesn't fucking go, and I'll be in the middle of a fucking intersection. And the metal's so old that I can't get the fucking screws out. I have the part, but I can't get the old one out. Every single time I try to fix a problem, I am faced with 10 more fucking problems. There is nothing going right in my life. I don't know what the fuck I did to, like, what is going on? Like, I literally want to spend money on tools trying to get those fucking screws out, and none of them worked. And I have nothing. I have nothing good. A million problems and not a single thing making it worth it. And I'm Melissa, that's it. I don't have my parents. They're in another fucking state. Can't do anything. Can't help me, can't support me emotionally apparently, because they don't want to hear it when I'm sad because it makes them too upset. So I have nothing to live for. Melissa. If I didn't have Melissa, I would literally be dead right now. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know. I don't know why I keep trying. And now I just got booked for another month in my Airbnb that kicked me out. What? I have to call them and see if I can get a refund for the last week that I didn't spend there because they told me to leave, and say, hey, also, what the fuck? I'm not going to be there for another month because you told me to fucking leave. So cancel that. Like, this is it. I'm done. I just want to be done. I just want to give up, but it's like I can't. There's nothing. It's like either I just keep going or I die. And I would honestly rather die. Well, that was a mechanic. I don't know which one because I just called 30 of them. And half of them said they don't do customer supplied parts, so they can't do anything for me. And then somebody just called me. I don't know who it was. He said Andrew, so I'll have to look at all the numbers I called and find out who that is and where he is. But he just called me and said, like, I just told him, and he's like, yeah, you want to get it done right now? I said, how long do you think it'll take? And he's like, I don't know, I'll call you back real quick. So he's gonna call me back. Hopefully he calls me back soon. I gotta find out who he is and where he is. I may or may not have gotten my car fixed. Are you, like, kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, though? Are you fucking kidding me? It took him 20 minutes. I told them, this is the part that's broken, fix it. They said, nah, we're actually gonna spend a month replacing every other fucking part of your car. And then we're gonna send you off to drive through a blizzard in the mountains, 1,400 miles worth, with your car still not functioning properly. But that's okay, because it's fixed now. If one more thing goes wrong. I'm fragile, let's put it that way. I'm fragile. Hi friends, I'm at a gas station. I just dropped the keys off at the apartment and looked at my email, and I got refunded. I think I mentioned it was almost like $500 for the refund. They accidentally did it twice. Excuse me? I'm so lucky, everything works out for me. So I got the refund from Barcella. I left the key there. That is all done with. We're done. The only things that are in motion at the time, waiting on that refund, waiting to hear if we get the apartment. Everything else is kind of done and the list is checked off. That's crazy because yesterday I was literally, well, if there's any lessons in this, give it a day, give it 24 hours. Not that I was ever going to actually even think about making a plan or anything, because like I knew that this would be the case, that it was like everything was gonna work out one way or another. I just didn't know it was gonna happen overnight. Well, I'm kind of embarrassed about that, but it's real. That's how it goes, you know. We have the apartment and moving day is on the 16th and today is the 10th, and I'm not getting enough hours at work. I'm barely making any money, and so I applied for another job, Starbucks. So I'll have 2 jobs I'm sure I'll find a Starbucks that'll take me. Got the skill set and maybe I'll go back to school for graphic design because that made me really excited. So hopefully the next video I post will be an empty apartment tour and I will be happy. I think that I'm not hurting all the time anymore, but I'm definitely not happy. We started a bestie date list with lots of things that we want to do, and I'm going to do things. I'm going to have new experiences. I'm going to work on things that I love. I'm going to be happy eventually. I do feel like I have myself back. I feel like my personality's back. It's funny, at the beginning of the video I say I wish I could just turn off my feelings and go through the motions, and I definitely did that. I definitely was dissociating that whole time because if I didn't film it, I don't remember it. Like, I don't remember. I was just at that apartment a couple weeks ago and I don't remember it unless it was in that one of those videos. Now that it's like I look back at it, it's like that wasn't even me. Like, now I'm back, but it just felt like that was just like an empty body going through the motions. And I feel very grateful to myself for working so hard and not giving up, and I'm going to continue to do that. I guess that's the story, and I'll have a more positive vibe in the next video, I promise. But I just felt like being vulnerable, I guess.